Greetings, fellow cultists. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Death Cult, Episode 5, Lifeless Machines. Slavers, you are dismissed. Go away. Oh! You left your food on the ground? Oh well! I didn't realize you could mess with them like that. Just waiting for them to all eat and then be like, get out! Leave the food on the ground. That's hilarious. You are ready to study. Study buddy. Technically I could name... No, actually, I can't name these entities. Okay. Good to know. And how are we coming along with that? We're about 3/4, a little over. Good progress. What's going on with this weird roof? I don't know. That looks strange. No. Don't roof that up. The next time we can do another void provocation is 3.8 days. Got it. And the basic defenses are almost done. So, what do you want me to do? Increase defenses, like add to it, or something else? So, I'll leave that up to you as well. But this at least will, sort of usher enemies into this bottleneck here. And then I can add like a killing field or a fire trap if you want to improve defenses. Totally up to you. Totally up to you. Actually, there's one more thing I wanted to add to the next project, so I'm going to reset that poll. Okay. There we go. I added mech crafting as option 7. So now that we have a lot of the sort of semi-urgent things done, I'm going to go back to machining as research. And Crackhead, congrats. You are our new colonist. Now, there's no rules about our colonists adopting our ideologies. I didn't include that in the rule set. The thing we might want to consider as well, at least for now, is like a ritual spot, but eventually some sort of ideology room as well. We don't have that. Might be good to add at some point. Kiss your idol. I see a lot of stumps, so get stumping. The freezer is not quite frozen now, so let's add another freezer to it. I think increased foot traffic and increased ambient outdoor temperature is making it a little harder to stay frozen. But I left a spot for a second cooler because I figured that might be the case. Nope, not sleep yet. And then fish. You're probably going to need some food. Let's eat some raccoon. And then also, I'm going to set up a new zone for fish. So area 1 is going to be where fish can go. I'm just going to have fish, like, wander outside. So that he doesn't, like, wander into people's bedrooms and, like, upset them. Can I even... Oh, yeah, I can zone you. Okay, there we go. Okay. So the freezer will be frozen again. Good. Yeah, I should probably take the mechs out of that corpse stockpile to put, like, animals and entities. A transporter crash. So, a shuttle from the Broken Empire is crashing, and they want help. So, I'm going to build mech crafting room next. But I'm going to have you guys vote, do we help the crashed shuttle? Not all the rewards are for honor. And the other thing I can do is I can go to quests, reward preference, and say, don't give me honor or goodwill. Like, in the future, give me straight up rewards, because I don't really care about goodwill or honor. So this reward is a recreation gain book, where you gain recreation much faster reading it. I guess it's entertaining. And then silver, which is the only reward that we would accept, because I don't care about goodwill or honor. And given that we might be rescuing someone, fish, maybe, like, don't get hurt at the moment. That's going to be an awkward bedroom to get to if we ever get geothermal power, because it's going to block the bedroom interaction point. Something to figure out later. I don't need to worry about that now. Didn't I tell you to get an auto pistol? Okay, we're gonna help them. Cool. For a buck and some silver. They are crashed. Oh, they're way down there. Alright. So I am going to restrict everyone to that zone, so they all converge. Let me first check if anyone's, like, super hungry. No, everyone's fine. Except for fish. Fish, go eat some twisted meat. I don't really care about the mules. I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm having them throw together, like, a basic barricade out of stone chunks. And we're going to have a field day. Fish, you ate? Cool. So fish, you also come down here. And this is the one that needs to survive Botates. And Starakos can die. Rough, come on down. I know you don't have a lot of power left, but, you know, you're made of metal, so you're easy to repair. Here they are. We have got some pigskins. So we have one with a shotgun, one with a revolver. At this point, we're doing more damage to fish than we are to the enemies. Hey, stop shooting. Quit at. Okay, I'm gonna have to get out of the way because I'm taking badly aimed gunfire from Mr. Dummy over here. But we're done. Totally successful. Fish got hurt, but, like, he heals instantly. Rough got cracked a little bit, but that won't be a problem. So fish go back to... You know what? Let me rename my areas. This is the fishbowl. And I can get rid of here too. So Kish, Never Halls, Crackhead. Let's give you a shotgun. And then Avalka. They were defeated. Yes, good call. So I will haul them over to the pile of the dead. And then extract their skulls when they're there. I hope I can extract the skulls after the fact. I guess I'll find out. Yep. And now the trees feast. Mech crafting. All right. For now, it is going to be a very rough wood room, just so that we can get it built. I do fully intend for it to become a proper room at some point. It's just, you know, we're poor, so we got to do some poverty things. Rescue shuttle arrived, and pod. Our rewards are in. Nice. Very nice. Let's say we... Oh, no, we are allowed to take that simple meal. So, you know what? Crackhead, you're new. You're going to be our hauler for a minute. Ceremonial chamber. I like it. Uh-oh. Manhunter pack of Timberwolves. Hey, you know what? I actually, how many of them? 1? 2. Okay. I am also going to create a new zone. Rename it Inside. Crackhead, you better get a move on. Oh, no, there's 3 of them. I think he'll make it. Yeah, he'll make it. Okay. Let's do the auto rearm so that I don't have to do this manually every time. And you guys have had voted for me to get ready for Manhunters, like you predicted the future. So like, good on y'all, cause that was easy as hell. Biotech. So we're gonna want a mech gestator. I'll put one in here. I'm not going to do mech recharging, I don't think. So I'm just going to do a subcore encoder instead. I'm going to do kind of use passive charging for now, because I don't really have the infrastructure for something better. Okay, we got skip abduction. That doesn't lead to anything. So what anomaly research to get next will be up to you. I will read off and remind you. So proximity detectors detect invisible things. We have one already. I might want to remove that to the entryway that we have. Electro harvester allows it to generate electricity off of our captured things. Bioferrite harvesting allows us to create bioferrite, which is a very strong building material off of our captured things, and leads to a bunch of other research. Psychotherapy allows us to rip psychic sensitivity off of people. and then draw animals allows us to summon animals. Birthday of Volca has a bad back. Okay. Well, flesh is weak. We'll fix it eventually. I wonder... Crackhead, can you, here. Do they take... Oh, you guys are all zone restricted, aren't you? Yeah, that explains, like, 1,000 things. I don't think the trees care if it's rotted corpses, so I'm gonna haul the rotted, wolves up to the trees. I don't think it matters. Yeah, it doesn't. Bones, flesh, it doesn't matter. So Crackhead is, like, essentially cleaning the map tile of dead critters and feeding it to the trees. Because, of course, we're just fanatical arborists. You guys want bioferrite harvesting? I'm on it. Crackhead is having a little bit of a mental break, but honestly, that's probably good. A mental break has him likely renounce his, Oh, we have a ghoul attacking. Ghouly, ghouly, ghouly. Teetotaler, abrasive body purist. Well, your ghoul versus my ghoul. Let's see. I wouldn't mind capturing another ghoul, but, like, I don't have a place for one yet. So, Jazz, can you make one? And Ruff, back away from that door. You're just going to screw things up. I don't know if this ghoul is going to survive, so it might be a moot point. Nah, it's a moot point. But we did get a shard. So, there's that at least. But I should have another holding platform just for the next one. And this stockpile will be named the Garden of Gore. Sounds fitting. Oh wow, that was fast. So containment strength is reduced due to multiple holding platforms, but because it's a very secure room to begin with, I'm not really suffering from those consequences yet. Volca has completed her study of the monolith. The structure is a conduit that links to the void, a reality hidden under every point in spacetime. The void is inhabited by a vast machine intelligence of terrifying complexity that surges with nightmarish, inhuman rage. Its influence creates horrors in our world. Awakening the monolith will fully open the conduit. With the channel open, Volca believes she could reach through the link to permanently close the conduit or find a way to harness its dark power. Well, I think you know what we're going to do. The monolith now provides more knowledge when studied. Yeah, girl. Alright, Ruff is about to be unconscious or depowered, so I'm going to put you somewhere convenient and put you dormant. At this point, I would like to replace Crackhead's tattered clothing. So I'm going to have him not super haul anymore so he can make himself some clothing. Because the intention is to go to the colony in distress and to investigate. Right, bud? His complaint about his tattered clothing is now gone. He still might have a mental break, but that probably... Actually, I'm not really sure if mental... He doesn't believe in our ideology, so a mental break wouldn't really do anything for him. Kieran is awesome. Thank you for the... Oh no, Stutastic. Thank you for the resub. I'm illiterate. I apologize. Okay, so we're still working on the mech room. So once I get the mech room done and get like a mech gestating, I'll send my colonists out on adventures to the nearby colony in distress. I do have... Oh, I thought I had packaged meals. Ooh, I don't have packaged meals. So I don't really have food for the road, but, you know, we'll pick berries or whatever. We do have ambrosia, though. Nice. So let's go ahead and do our first drug policy. So I'm going to delete the other drug policies, because we're not using them yet. So social drugs. If we have addictions, we won't feed addictions. Not for recreation. And ambrosia, once every 3 days, if mood is below, let's say, 60. And I'm going to rename this scheduled drugs. Our reading policy is anything? Yeah, that's fine. Ambrosia should probably go in the freezer. As should herbal. Because Ruff was already like basically 0 power. Might as well do the repairs now. Raccoon. Best tasting trash panda ever. Daydor, thank you for the resub too. We need a little bit more steel for the mech room. Jazz is working on the mining for that. I'll put Jazz's mining over his construction, and Crackhead can do the construction. Divide and conquer. Valka's still working on regular research, but every time that there is void research, she's doing the void research. So we're almost done with biofire harvesting. And let me type up the next possible choices. So we have Bliss Lobotomy. Void Sculpture. So Void Sculptures craft a special Void Sculpture from Biophyreite to enhance the quality of psychic rituals. So Void Sculptures. We'll gain access to Bliss Lobotomy. Perform a surgery that lobotomizes a person, making them happier while rendering them incapable of intellectual or skilled labor. Bioferrite shaping. Shape and reform bioferrite into useful tools, weapons, flooring, and more. So, flooring for... makes it easier to clean quicker. And has a default filth modifier, but it also adds to containment strength. So it makes it harder for enemies to break out. The shaper allows us to craft bioferrite products, which gives us access to the ceremonial hood, which is made of fabric and bioferrite. And the hood is worn typically by those that worship the void. Nerve Spiker, which is a biotoxin crossbow that like knocks people out for capture, and a ritual mask, increasing pain shock threshold, kind of like tribal masks. So that is bioferrite shaping, and the last option would be sleep suppressor. Build a shard-powered structure that stimulates those nearby to prevent fatigue, but it will irritate them. So it reduces fatigue, but also pisses them off. There's the poll. A lot of options. The colony is still running off of 2 solar panels, and I think we're going to need a third. The deserter, not gonna do that. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll have you guys decide. So, I didn't want to ally or align with the Shattered Empire, which would be the Broken Empire. But obviously there's power in neuroforming, so it kind of makes sense, but I would need to fight a Jan and 2 troops to do it. But I'm okay with that, so I'll have you pulled on that in a minute. The Void Provocation Psychic Ritual can be performed again. Got it. Let's have you attack a tortoise. So that will level you up even more, melee. Oh wow, you really did not. That was not much of a fight. I thought it would be more of a fight. Tortoises can be really tough. So bioferrite harvesting is done, and you want shaping next. Got it. I would also like to set up harvesters. So I'm going to set up the harvesters so that we can start harvesting bioferrite off of our captured entities. It reduces the containment security, so I'll have to balance harvesting them and security. Potentially creating individual cells that are secure, you know, if that's needed. I don't really have a storage room, but just to tidy up a little bit, I'm going to build some shelves here. Just to put things away. And we can start making a basic subcore so that it can have some simple bots like lifters and the like. which would be nice. Still working on machining. That is taking a while as a research. And here's the gestator. Valk, you're doing a really good job grinding away on that void research. Yeah, we're really making some progress. Embrace the void and all. All right, I'm going to create another group. So you're going to be group 2, which will be a dormant recharge group. So group 1 will be work, group 2 will be dormant recharge. If I get Pollux trees or if I get atomizers, I'll, recharge them manually, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that now. So soon we'll be subcoring. In fact, not assigned to smithing. Now you are. Let's get ourselves a lifter mech. I'm assuming that you're going to want lifters. I'm just going to choose. So there's an aggro hand for plant tending, but I don't really need another plant tender because Kish is doing it. Avalka and Crackhead can do it. Lifters and Militors. So I could do Militors as well, which are really crummy little combat bots, but they're like expendable and, if they die, they die. Or die. I mean, the robots, they don't really die. So we got a basic subcore. Cool. Crackhead, you need to work a little bit on this wiring here so that we can actually gestate. So we'll do at least one lifter, and then if we do Militors, we can add them as well. The Deserter. Do we protect the Deserter? Leave that up to you. So I really want the harvesters built. I'm just waiting patiently for Crackhead to get to it. These shelves should probably be... Actually, I'm going to clear all to move everything to the shelves. And Avalka, I'm going to force you to do some quick hauling. And then I'll allow the overflow to be back where it was. So Jazz, make us another lifter, or our first lifter. And here's Crackhead setting up Bioferra harvesting. So it has a minus 15 containment offset, and it harvests our entities. I don't know if it consumes them per se. I'm not sure about that, but it harvests the entities that we have to create bioferrite off of what we have captured. Delicious. Jazz, you're in a bad mood. Diverse thoughts. Yeah, I know. Crackhead needs to convert, but we need we kind of need an ideological room first. Looks like you guys want the deserter too. Copy that. You're urgently hungry. All right, let's tend to that. Go for a squirrel. I could give Fish Pickles access to the meat that is, like, stored, but I'd rather just have him... Because he heals so almost instantly, I'd rather just have him do this way. Where he essentially hunts for us for free because of how fast he is and tough he is. Much easier. Alright, let's do high priority hauling just to tidy up a bit, and then I'll put everyone back to their normal work. Can a ghoul have a mental break? Nah, they can't. They're missing the mental part of the mental break. I think if they're urgently hungry, they probably just collapse from malnourishment, but I don't know, I haven't let it ever get that far. Refugee leaving. Okay. Yeah, I guess you're keeping the clothing. I'm not going to stop you. It's fine. And all these bucks is just so that we can really fill up our food. So the Unknown Drifter. We you know, we're not evil for evil's sake. We're just unethical for power's sake. So I'm not necessarily looking to do evil things that don't serve a purpose. And capturing her wouldn't really serve much of a purpose. I mean, I could have organ harvested her or something like that. But, you know, sometimes there's a benefit from letting them go. This is interesting. This might be a bit of a bug. This Bioferro Harvester seems to be connected to the Gore Husk and Nothing for a bonus. I don't know why. So there is an attack. Groups of imps. We'll keep everybody inside. My mechs are already unconscious, so I don't really need to worry about that. So Crackhead and Ivalka are, like, out of position. And I don't really want them breathing fire. Okay, that works. They just offed themselves. Do we want to potentially recruit this Impid? So... Impids can breathe fire, which is cool. They suck at melee. And this one has really only a passion in plants and melee. What to do with the Impid? Harvest organs, enslave, or colonist? I'm not convinced that they would make a good colonist. But I can leave it up to you. Whatever the case is, let's go ahead and capture them. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Death Cult, which originally streamed live on Twitch April 11th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow cultists.